This week, we'll be going over the Pest Control achievement in Baldur's Gate 3. This one's going to be for killing the spider Matriarch in Act 1 before any of her eggs hatch. This one isn't too hard to do as long as you know all the steps needed in order to complete it and all the locations of her eggs. And as always, we do make written guides over on our website for all of our videos, so be sure to go check those out. The link is in the description. And now, let's get to hunting. The Spider Matriarch's lair can be found underneath the Blighted Village. There are two main entrances that you could go through to get down here safely, and either of these will work. The first is a well very close to the fast travel point in the Blighted Village. The second is the locked cellar door down in the southeast of the village. As long as you have someone with a high dexterity and proficiency in sleight of hand, this will be an easy lockpick. Both of these will lead you down into the spider lair. There's going to be a couple of enemies down here that can do some damage, but they won't be that tough to take down. Now, for one of the most important parts of this achievement is that you go down to the southwest of the spider caves, over to a room with shelves, boxes, and tables. Start looting through those, and you'll find this nice pair of Spiderstep Boots in the chest. These are going to get you immunity to being enwebbed, and your movement speed will not be affected by web surfaces. This also happens to keep you from alerting spiders when you walk across the webs. And as you can imagine, that's very useful for sneaking around down here. Journey deeper into the caves, to the larger area where the Matriarch is actually hanging out along with a couple of other phase spiders. You'll want to be stealthed all the way down here to make sure that you aren't going to be spotted. And now, you'll want to ungroup your party at this point. Take those nice boots that we grabbed earlier and put them onto a character that has a ranged attack. You're then going to want to move them closer to the rightmost platform connected by webs and shoot the phase spider egg cluster here. Once all of those are gone, you can move over to the left side of the large entrance platform and look down on the ground to the left of the Matriarch. You'll see another cluster down there that you'll need to shoot to take those out. And now at this point, we can go back over to the right and this time go across the webs over to the rightmost platform. As long as you have the Spiderstep Boots on, you're not going to alert the spiders, and then you can sneak over there. Hide behind the rock and then start shooting the third cluster of eggs directly across from the next web bridge. And at this point, that is all of the spider eggs that we actually have to worry about. And now we can move on to fighting the Matriarch. I found this fight to be fairly easy as the Matriarch just kind of loves sitting on the web bridges. And you can literally just throw a quick fireball at the web to burn it down and deal 40 damage when the Matriarch falls. Do that a couple of times and you've done most of the damage needed. There does seem to be a good amount of talk online about not needing to actually kill the Matriarch, but the achievement does say specifically to kill her, so that could get patched. I would just plan on fighting her anyway because you could always use some extra loot and XP, right? But anyway, once you kill the Matriarch, you should get the achievement. Now, if you're going through trying to 100% Baldur's Gate 3, you're definitely going to want to check out my guide on getting the Owlbear Cub and Scratch, and then petting them both at the same time for the You Have Two Hands for a Reason achievement. Also, if you found the video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the links to become a channel member or join the Patreon.